is.
Yeah, let's go!
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Traveling Man. Today I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana to visit the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo for today's episode. If you want to check out this zoo, all you have to do is follow me. All right, here is the entrance to the zoo where you get your tickets. That one says it's open and this one says Nepo. Here you can see there's the ticket prices. Here's a better look at the ticket prices where they're not covered up. And just inside the zoo entrance, you can see they're doing construction. They're building something new. It looks like maybe a restaurant or maybe like a little gift shop or something, or a rental place. No, because that says stroller and wagon rentals. I don't know. Okay, here at the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo, you can see the signs. They're still doing the social distancing. However, masks are now optional here. You don't have to have one, which is awesome. And I should say this is the very end of May. What is it, like the 26th or 27th of May, 2021. Well, here we have the white-throated, I think you say capuchin monkey, and they have these really nice signs here. These are new since I last visited this zoo. It's been, maybe 5 years since I visited, but this is a really nice exhibit that I don't remember being here. It's got a nice waterfall in it and a river that goes around the edge. And the monkeys are off over there beneath the trees. See if I can get a picture of them for you. The Fort Wayne Children's Zoo is located on 40 acres in Frank Park. It was opened in 1965. The zoo has over 1,000 animals. This zoo continually ranks as one of the top in the nation. All right, here on our first stop here at the zoo, we're going to check out the African Journey exhibit. This is the beginning to the African Journey exhibit, and it has pavilions and food. And I believe this crosses underneath of the road, or there is a road above. You can see all these tiles on the, these are people that have contributed to the zoo financially. Yes, up there is a road that we are going underneath. Oh wow, this is really nice. This zoo so far has been really nice and shaded, and they have this really nice waterfall when you enter the African Journey exhibit. Look at this. I would love to have this in my backyard.
Right here. Where's the bicycle? Alrighty, if you want to do the same thing, stand in the box, face that way.
All right, everyone, here we go on the Sky Tram. Of course, there has to be some noisy lawnmower lady over there cutting the lawn. Of course, always. You can't see it, it's off screen, but this is awesome. Let me turn you around. There you can get an overview of the African safari. One thing to make note, when you're up here on the Sky Tram, hold on to your crap. Because when it falls down there, bye-bye. There, that might give you a perspective as to how high up we are. That little lady down there is like a dot on the lawnmower. Now we're beginning to go down a little bit. So here are my thoughts on the Sky Ride here. It's very relaxing, very peaceful, way high up. I've been on the ones in Tennessee before in Gatlinburg. Those ones are way higher and way more terrifying. One thing I'd like to note, I would have liked to see this go through. I know they probably don't want it to go through any of the exhibits because if people drop stuff or whatever into the exhibits, that's a bad thing. But I would have liked to see it at least go beside some of the exhibits so you could kind of look over top of them. But I sort of understand why they didn't do that, but still a really cool experience. And it is a one-way trip. You go all the way to the end and then you loop back around and you end up getting off where you started. For a tram ride, this one is really, really smooth. You know, usually when you go over the support section like that up there, it's usually kind of bouncy, but this one is not. Wahoo, maximum thrill. It's time for the curve. Yeah, I know, guys, this is so exciting. We must be traveling at like 0.5 miles an hour. Oh man, the trees and the bushes are really close to my feet. Here we go. Woo! Oh, I could touch the bush almost. Wow, that was incredible. Well, the people in front of me lost something out of their pocket, and it looked like a cell phone. And they lost it down in that area somewhere. Down there where the lady is furiously cutting the lawn. Oh my. Well, are they gonna make it back? Are they gonna retrieve it? Or is it gonna get chewed up by the munching mower? No one knows. Let's see if we can try and spot it. This is really interesting here. I'm assuming that is some sort of a maintenance cart, but I don't really know. Leave a comment down below if you know what that weird looking thing is supposed to be for. Oh, I can see some more debris down there. Let's get a zoom in. Yep, there you go. Ah, it looks like a map. There's a map down there. And there's the mean old furious lawnmower lady. Aha, there it is. I see it. Where I just saw it down there. I don't know if there it is. It's a phone. And here we are coming in for a landing. Definitely recommend checking out the Sky Ride here if you're visiting the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo. Here we have Sitatungas, and this is their exhibit. Now look at them all over there. They were just in the water and they kind of just bounced out. One thing I love about this zoo so far is all the water features that they have and just the beautiful landscaping. I'm gonna flip you around and show you a little bit more of it because there's a waterfall back there behind me. You can kind of see it. Here we have pelicans, for those of you that wondered what these were.
Who doesn't know what a pelican is?
I'm sure there are people out there that watch my videos that'll go, what is that?
Oh, come on. It's a great white pelican.
That's always my luck. Right when I want to go film it, it just plops down and goes to sleep. This is a radiated tortoise. Wow, look at that thing go. Here we're entering Nyumbu African Village. And you can see that up ahead.
Come here, guys.
Oh wow, look at all the little tents and stuff. Simulating a African village. All right, the giraffes are this way, and I can see the exhibit over there in the background. And I believe you can feed the giraffes here, if I remember right. This is Zuri, the second oldest giraffe to have ever lived in captivity, as well as the oldest currently living in captivity. Definitely make it a point to stop by and feed the giraffes on your visit to the zoo, because it's not something you get to do very often. Most zoos don't do it anymore. You can get some lettuce for, around $1 and feed the giraffes. They do have a no-touch policy, but I still enjoyed it.
Giraffes are no-touch animals, so when you do get to feed any either Mystic or Zuri, we ask that you give them a little bit of space.
The zoo can trace its origins all the way back to 1952 when 54 acres were added to Frank Park in Fort Wayne, Indiana to establish a nature preserve. On July 3rd of 1965, the new zoo would open on 5.5 acres and have 18 animal exhibits. The residents of Fort Wayne would now no longer have to travel all the way to Indianapolis to experience a zoo. Hey everyone, I'm over here in the African Journey exhibit, and they have these amazing waterfalls back there. There's all kinds of water features throughout this exhibit. It's a really fantastic exhibit. I just finished it up. It's like a loop, so you just kind of loop around this big lake, and you get to feed the giraffes. At least when I visited, you could feed the giraffes and all of that stuff. So definitely recommend coming and checking out this exhibit. It was awesome. That's really cool.
It's a corn snake.
It is now time to check out the Indonesian rainforest. Restrooms, pony trail, and food are also up here, which I'm after food right now because I have not eaten all day. This mammal is starving. I haven't eaten all day and it's 3 p.m. Ah! Here we have the Pony Trail Express, where you can actually take pony rides and horse rides. Wow, this is something that you don't often see at a zoo. That is really cool. Now we're heading into the Indonesian rainforest exhibit. That is a cool sign hanging up there in the trees. Wow, this is really nice and shaded, and I love it because on a hot day, you don't have the sun glaring down on you. Oh, we've got like an Asian hut here that we get to walk through with the tiki masks on the outside. Oh wow, this is cool. Talking about the culture of Indonesia. These are bells? Wait, how does this work exactly? Oh. Huh. Whoa, that's a big gong. Are you having fun?
Banging it with my wrist.
Yeah.
Well, you would use a gong on it.
Yeah, you need to use one of those bangy sticks. The bangy sticks.
The bangy sticks.
Here we go into Dr. Diversity's Rainforest Research Station as I trip in a crack. At least I didn't fall down. Oh. This is familiar. So here we are inside the tropical rainforest. This big dome here that you can see to simulate a tropical rainforest. This is really cool. And now back to the history. The zoo's first expansion would come in 1976 with the addition of the African Veldt attraction. This exhibit would feature savanna animals grazing in a large grassy field. There wouldn't be another expansion until 1987 with the addition of the Australian Adventure. This would showcase animals from the outback. Then, in 1994, a domed Indonesian rainforest exhibit would open, along with Orangutan Valley opening about a year later, and Tiger Forest following in 1996. Tragedy would strike on May 18, 2004, when a 7.5-year-old Tasmanian devil named Kula, the last remaining to live outside of Australia, would die from complications of inoperable cancer. This was the last one outside Australia because they had banned the export of Tasmanian devils after the species became endangered. This brings us to the carousel, and also this is called For the Love of Cheese. This is a restaurant here, and here's a look at their menu. They have everything cheese related: mac and cheese, grilled cheese, pasta, pizza. Why did I read that as pasta? Definitely says pizza. Okay, I got 2 of the classic macaronis. One of these goes over there to the very young lady.
Young.
And this one goes to the hungry mammal. Nom nom nom. Yeah, this, the first time I ate here at this cafe, it was a Dairy Queen, actually. I remember that from many years ago. This macaroni looks amazing.
Yeah, if you had a big...
Tell me what you think about the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo and the food.
Food needed salt and pepper. Outside of that, it was really good. It's just your regular old mac and cheese. The soda drinks were not mixing properly in the machine, so they were kind of bleh.
Oops, excuse me. That was fizzy soda.
Must you really do that? Gross. I taught you better. And the zoo itself is an amazing zoo. It's like a botanical gardens as you walk through it. And the exhibits all have waterfalls in them. Most of them do at any rate. So yeah, I would give this a 5-star rating. Absolutely. And it's very doable for older people or people with little kids. And that you can do it in just what, 2 or 3 hours?
Yeah,
the entire zoo.
If you're doing it at a decent pace.
Yeah. So, and with me not being able to walk very well, yeah, it was very doable. So come out and check it out.
Whoa, we got a tree growing right through the path, the walkway. Look at that, whoa. And it's all curvy too.
I thought you said we've got...
Wow, so the Indonesian rainforest was a pretty cool exhibit. I didn't see a... some of the animals were kind of hiding out in the back, which was kind of strange because it's very nice outside. It's only about 73 degrees right now, so that was kind of strange. But nice exhibit though, nice and shaded. So on a hot day, you wouldn't have to have the sun beating down on you. But you know, that's what I thought about this exhibit. Anyway,
You're going to...
wait, you need me to figure that out?
It says tear here.
Yeah.
I don't have the strength anymore.
Oh, so you know how to do it, you just can't physically do it. Okay.
Yeah, duh.
As by request, I went and I got Dippin' Dots for her because she loves Dippin' Dots and you can't get them very often.
It froze to my lip.
What? Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, how do you like the rainbow one? Did you have that last time?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, I should have gotten you a different one.
Yeah. Or mostly this way. Last time I had them in a cup.
Yeah, you had the traditional, the spoon kind. You want to walk and eat it, or you want to go?
I want to go sit.
Okay, let's do
But
that.
they're good. They're really, really good. If you've never had them, you've got to try them.
As she said in the Indianapolis review, they're weird.
They're messy.
What did you say? They were weird? They were like eating... I forget what you...
Rubber that
Yeah.
turns
Oh,
into-
yeah. It was like eating rubber that turns into mush or something.
Yeah, it turns into like popsicle flavor.
Rubber that turns into popsicle flavor.
Yeah.
This is the backside of an exhibit. Just why? Absolutely why? I don't understand. And now for some of the incidences the zoo has had to endure throughout the years. On October 19th, 2004, 5 wildebeests broke through a gate and jumped a fence. They were found roaming the streets of a nearby neighborhood. Eventually, the wildebeests were captured, although 2 of them suffered broken legs and were forced to be euthanized. The zoo was fined $825 for the incident. Then, on November 2nd of 2007, While the new African Journey exhibit was being built, 2 styrofoam rocks caught fire, and the thick black plumes of billowing smoke could be seen for many miles around the area. No animals or workers were harmed in the blaze. Now this last one I'm not quite sure I believe, because it involves, shall I say, a scamdemic? Yeah, the COVID-19 thing. Well, on February 4th of 2021, the zoo had announced that 2 of its Sumatran tigers had tested positive for COVID-19. And I still really don't know if I believe whether animals can get this thing and, all of that, but this is what they claim. Both the cats were showing mild signs of a dry cough, triggering animal care experts to take notice. And surprise, surprise, both the animals recovered without any incidents, and that doesn't really shock me since we all know, if you follow my channel, you know exactly what I think about the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's take a look at the penguin exhibit. This is a really nice one, actually, especially for being outdoor like it is. You can see these are black-footed penguins. There's a whole bunch of them back there. I've noticed that zoos in Indiana tend to have rides, and this one is no exception because it has quite a number of unique rides that most zoos don't have. They have the sky ride, the boat ride, a pony ride, a carousel, and a train. And I did take time to ride on every single one of them, and I enjoyed them all. This is the Australian Adventure exhibit, and we're going to go check it out. Boy, they just have all these really nice signs here, all the beautiful gardens. And this is their train ride that they have that goes through the zoo. I believe it goes around the lake as well. You can see the engine right there. The Zoo Railroad. All right, here is the entrance to the train. We're going to get on and take a ride. Tour you around the zoo. Where Paul comes from in India, I don't believe they wear turbans at all.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen them.
No. I've never seen anyone in India wearing turbans.
No, I haven't either.
Because that's a Muslim thing.
It is. I'm glad we're not wearing gas.
Wow, this is cool.
Grow up. You're 31.
I'm not a big kid now.
You're not a big kid. You're a Toys R Us kid.
Oh, there's a dinosaur.
Oh, get real.
There was a dinosaur. What?
Your grandfather would do that, and I would flinch every time.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Don't do it.
You don't like that?
No, I don't like that. It's weird.
I know.
Why?
I don't know.
No, you can't do that. Stop. Really? Crazy old lady's ruining my video and she's... I was trying to get your... Stop. I'm trying to get your opinion on what you thought about the
Ow.
train ride. That's what
train ride?
That's what you get for bunny ears. Ha ha. Yeah, what do you think about the train ride?
The train ride was kind of cool, but the seats were so little to get on, I almost got stuck getting off.
It's almost like, you know how when you go into the bathroom and you keep going, where is it? And then you
It's
are
a
like...
kiddie toilet.
Yeah, it's like a kiddie toilet, but it's like the train. You fall down and you're like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of zoos and rode on their trains, and most of their trains go through like some of the exhibits, or they go past some of the exhibits. This didn't. It just sort of went around the edge of the lake. It was a nice, relaxing ride, but I would have preferred it to at least to where I could look at some exhibits while I was on the train. But
I agree.
Still nice. Not very expensive to go ride it, and I do recommend it.
It's fun for the little kiddies.
Yes. Welcome everyone to historic Boomerang Beach. This is Matilda's Sweet Treats. And then over here you can see this is their log ride that they have. I want to go on this, and it's a log ride in the sense, you know, it just kind of goes around a river. There's no drops or anything to my knowledge. You can see, wow, look at that bubbling up there. Whoa! Here comes a log. This Australian-themed area is awesome. We're gonna check out Stingray Bay, go on the log ride if I can. We're just gonna check it all out.
Southern stingrays are called southern stingrays.
I don't know.
Their habitat. And cow-nose stingrays are called cow-nose because of those rounded noses that they have. And the 5-bar flag-tailed fish just have 5 bars on their fins. And if you guys have been to our aquarium today, then you've probably seen our surrounding stingrays and try to figure out if they're males or females.
Let's go inside and check out the reef. I've always been curious as to why the zoo is called the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo. I mean, I get the Fort Wayne part because it's in Fort Wayne, Indiana, but not so much the children's part. I mean, there really isn't anything about the zoo that an adult wouldn't enjoy. And I didn't really find anything kid-specific either. I mean, yeah, maybe the farm part, but even that is something an adult can enjoy. I didn't find anything in my research as to why they would call it a children's zoo. But if you have any information on the name and the history of the name, then leave a comment down below. I'd love to know. This is the Crocodile Creek Adventure Boat Ride, or log ride, and I'm going to get on it and see how it is. I've never been on this ride before. All right, here we go on the boat ride, the Crocodile Creek Boat Ride. This is pretty cool. Oh, we've got a bridge here we're going under. Woo! Well, this thing goes kind of fast for one of these. All right, so here's what I thought about the Crocodile Creek boat ride. It was very relaxing, not super fast. There were a few exhibits actually on this one that you could kind of look over into. You could see the dingoes and the kangaroos, which I can't wait to walk through that exhibit and check that out. But I do recommend, going on this ride, especially since most zoos, the most you'll ever find is the carousel and maybe a train. All right, let's go into the kangaroo walkabout where we can actually walk around with all the kangaroos. This is amazing. I love zoos where you can sort of interact with the animals. I know it's becoming increasingly rare because, people are dumb. They do dumb things and then stuff gets shut down.
Wait. We need one of those.
Oh.
We need a robotic lawnmower.
What?
If we had a kangaroo, you wouldn't need a robotic lawnmower.
All you need is a cow, a horse,
Yeah, something that eats grass.
yeah. Problem is it does that, which is what you don't want. It doesn't know when to quit.
Yeah. They feed at night.
That.
You've never. Maybe.
Go ahead.
That's how they walk. They all walk that way.
Okay, now we're going into an aviary. Look at this bird here on the door.
Well, you have to wait until the bird's off the door before you can open it.
Oh, bye-bye. Now I can open the door. You got it closed? What? Oh, shit. I was not expecting it to literally fly in my face.
Gonna do it again.
I know, this one's a little stinker. It wants to attack me. I'm not scared of birds, but things flying at...
His picture taken.
Whoa!
Yes, you are afraid of birds.
I don't want something landing on my face.
Yeah, that's what they do. Now, then you're done. Look at all the beautiful flowers.
Here we are. This is the Indiana Family Farm, which is like their petting zoo area. And of course, because it's a children's zoo, I have to go check this out because petting zoo and children, and you know how it goes. Wow, this is a really neat barn. It's all metal. Yeah. We have a tractor. Oh my. Wow, I feel like we're not in Kansas anymore. Okay, last thing on today's zoo adventure is to check out the Wild Things gift shop, which of course you have to exit through in order to get out of the zoo. Well, that chipmunk just came out of the store.
Yeah. Well, the door's open. It doesn't know to stay out.
Oh, this is a really nice looking gift shop.
It's AC.
Yes, it's AC-ed. It is too cold in here. OMG, it is only like 72 degrees outside. Oh man, baby shark doo 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 doo. I want to check out all the stuffed animals that they have. Oh, and I've never seen a stuffed macaw before, ever. Or sharks. They have some really unique stuff that I've never seen before. All right, for those of you that don't know me, I have had prairie dogs. I had a bunch of them and they all passed away except for one of them. Where have you ever seen, look at this. Is that not incredible? It's a stuffed prairie dog. I asked her if she wanted to sit on the zoo thing and she said, I'll fall off. She's like Humpty Dumpty, the old lady. Don't hit me on the booty.
I'm your mother. I can do that.
That was a fantastic day at the Fort Wayne Children's Zoo.
Yes,
what
it
did
was.
you think about it?
I love the zoo. It's a 5-star zoo. It's very doable. We did it, in 3 hours?
Yeah, and one thing that I really like, they stay open later than most zoos. Most zoos close at around 4 or 5. And this one stays open all the way till 7, which is fantastic because that way, you can, if you don't get there exactly when they open or you're traveling from a little bit of a distance, it's very helpful. And,
We got here about 1:30.
Yeah, and we're just now finishing up. What time is it?
It is.
It is.
I don't know.
Me neither.
It's 6:16.
Yeah, so and we kind of did it very leisurely, very slow because, she can't walk very well. But the exhibits were beautiful. The landscaping was nice. Highly recommend this. And in Fort Wayne, of all places, you'd never expect it. And Indiana seems to have zoos that have rides and stuff, which is pretty cool because the Indianapolis Zoo does too. So anyways, thanks for watching this video here. If you liked it, then give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in another episode of The Traveling Man. Bye, everyone.